Hello, everyone. James Axel here again. Um, so, I'm very much aware that I can commune with the spirit world. I've embraced that gift, hardcore strong. And I'm proving it every single day I walk outside, given what happens with nature when I walk by. Um, I'm like Bumblebee in a way as well, where when I do go for a walk, I am connected. And like the Matrix, I'm given a ton of information telepathically to some. Well, that sounds crazy. Well, sorry. It's it's not crazy. It's very much real. Magic exists. Do you believe in magic? Mhm. I do. Um, and I'm surrounded by it every day. However, at home on my computer, on my. What's the weather like in Los Angeles right now, computer? Hello?
Hello.
How
If I
are.
had my way, I'd celebrate April Fool's Day all month long. I've got loads of practical jokes. So if you're drawing a blank, just say, teach me a prank.
Maybe later. Thank you.
Okay.
So, um,
By the way, I have a routine you might like. I can tell you news, traffic,
computer,
and more.
stop talking. So, like the Matrix, I get kind of like plugged up. Not like that. But I get plugged in. And at the end, it's like, jujitsu? I know, jujitsu. It's not jujitsu that I know, it's history. And also, kind of like, I'm having blinders taken off, I guess, if you will. Like a horse in a parade, I'm no longer blinded. I can see on both sides, I see my peripherals. Um, and it's like, when I was growing up, I was diagnosed with ADHD. It's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And I was given medication. Now, mind you, that medication made me just sit there, but my mind was still like somewhere else sometimes. It made me easier for other people to handle. I have at home, like I was saying, on the screen, on my iMac, I have the old English dictionary go by. And histrionic is one of the words that went by that I saw, and that is to behave in a very dramatic way. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's me. And so after I was going to, I knew I was going to vlog about it. I look it up, and once you know it, histrionic personality disorder. Now, a word definition of how somebody might behave that is unusual to others is now classified as a disorder. And then it clicked. It's not really politicians that I blame, it's the pharmaceutical company. I feel that the pharmaceutical company is at the core of this problem. Give them this pill, you have a disorder. Well, not only do you have a disorder, well, now you're feeling depressed. Here, take these antidepressant pills, and then boom, you got them. Easy to control. I stopped taking my medication because I'm doing something that stimulates my mind, that's something I want to do. So therefore, I don't need medication. I should never have been put on medication. Now, I'm not saying doctors are bad. Now, there are some medicines out there that are great for the body. I'm not saying to stop taking your medicine. However, if somebody is telling you that because you might react to a certain situation, that I'm hiccuping here, that normal people, quote unquote, would react to, you react differently. Now, does that make you a bad person? Does that make you have a disorder? Does that make you crazy? No, it doesn't. It just means that that's how you react. Now, if that's the only way that you know how to react to a situation and it's causing a ton of negativity, that's when you need to look at yourself and go, okay, every single time I do this, I have a ton of people telling me blah, blah, blah. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. However, if all you're doing is something as simple as, I'll use me as an example, going around singing and dancing. Now, that behavior was very well accepted so long ago. It was actually encouraged. And now people look at it as, what are you doing and what are you on? And every time I'm like, I'm not on anything. I'm high on life. Yeah, I'll have a couple puffs of marijuana before I go for a walk. That's it though. I don't do hardcore drugs. And to me, marijuana is not even a drug. It's an herb. So I've never injected anything in me, nor would I ever. I came close. I never did though. You know, when I was at a couple of the parties in the Hollywood Hills, yeah, did I do a little coke here and there? Absolutely. Was it something that I looked for after that? No. Never enticed me. I had a baby spout, and then it was like, blah. Kind of done. Like, it just doesn't interest me at all. What that gives me pales in comparison to what I have been going through lately. I mean, I go outside and I just get high on life. That's the only drug I need. And it's people not allowing others just to live, just to kind of be themselves. Because beautiful things can happen if people are allowed to grow the way that they need to grow. And to be surrounded by nurturing people that will allow them to be their artistic selves and know that they're not crazy. There's a place for us. There is a place for us, artistic, quote-unquote, crazy people. We are the righted ones. Art makes the world live. It keeps its heart beating. You cut out art, you cut out life. If you tamp down a child's spirit at the very beginning of their life and tell them that they Something's wrong with them. Thank God I have this fire spirit inside of me that doesn't give a shit what other people have to say. Not everyone is this strong, though. I, however, am. And I will fight. And I will win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've already won. It's in my cards, it's in my destiny. So people can either get in line or step aside. 'Cause life has changed for everyone. And if you haven't seen the changes happening around you, my dears, you had better wake up. Now that's histrionic. Acting a little dramatic. But it's in my nature, damn it. Because I'm damn mad, that's why. It's the pharmaceutical company that is destroying this planet. All they want is their billions of dollars. And for what? For what? For what?